Long. I'm 10 years old, and today I'm here to talk about what's wrong with our food system. First of all, I would like to say that I am amazed with how easily kids believe in marketing and advertising on TV, at public schools, pretty much everywhere you look. It seems like corporations are always trying to get us kids to buy stuff that isn't good for us or the planet. I also used to think that our food came from these happy little farms where pigs rolled in mud and cows grazed on grass all day. What I discovered was this is not true. I began to look the stuff on the internet, in books, in documentary films, in my family travels. What I discovered was the dark side of the industrialized food system. First, there was the genetically engineered seeds and organisms. That is when the seed is manipulated in a literal laboratory to do something that is not intended by nature, like taking the DNA of a fish and putting it into a DNA of a tomato. Ew. That's gross. But well, I like fish and tomatoes, but that is just disgusting and scary. The seeds are then planted. Conventional farmers use chemical fertilizers are made with fossil fuel that they mix with the soil. They do this because they've already stripped away all the nutrients of the soil from growing the same crop over and over again. Next, more harmful chemicals are sprayed on plants, like pesticides and herbicides, not to kill weeds and bugs. When it rains, the chemical will seep into the soil or go into our waterways, poisoning our water too. Then they irrigate our food, trying to make it last longer to go hundreds of miles from where it's grown to the supermarket. So, I asked myself, how can I change these things? Well, a few years ago from now, I wanted to be a real professor. But now I decided I want to be an organic farmer instead. And that way, I could have a better impact on the world. I learned from this guy named Joel Salatin. He's called a lunatic farmer because he grows against the system. I want to go hear him speak one day. This guy, this man, this lunatic farmer doesn't use any pesticide, herbicide, or genetically modified seed. And so, by that, he's called crazy by the system. I want you to know that we can all make a difference. And by making different choices, by buying food directly from local farms and neighbors in real life. Some people might say that organic and local food are more expensive. But is it really? Well, from all of my learning, I would say, I want you to know that we can all make a difference by making different choices, by buying food directly from local farms and neighbors in real life. Some people might say, oh, organic and local food are more expensive. But is it really? With all I've been learning about, I would say this. We can either pay the farmers or we can pay the hospital. And I definitely know which one I'm going to choose. I want you to know that there's farmers out there, like Bill Keener in Squatchy Cooper Farm in Tennessee, who cows do eat grass and pigs do roll in mud just like I saw. Sometimes I go to Bill's farm and volunteer, so I can see up close and personal where the meat I eat comes from. I want you to know that I believe kids will eat fresh vegetable and good food if they know more about it and where it came from. know that me, my brother, and my sister like eating baked kale chips. I try to share this everywhere I go. Not too long ago, my uncle said to me that he once offered my 6-year-old cousin cereal. He asked if he wanted the organic toasted oats or the sugar-coated flakes. You know, the one with the big strip character in the front. My little cousin said to his dad that he would want the organic toasted oats because Long told him to not eat, sparkly cereal. And that, my friend, is how we can make a difference, one kid at a time. So, next time you're at a grocery store, think local, choose organic, know your farmers, and know your food.